Human Resources Management, 4th semester BBA of Mangalore University. Session 7. Human Resource Policies, Meaning, Definition, Nature and Importance. Human resource policies are the formal rules and guidelines that businesses put in place to hire, train, access and reward the members of their workforce. Policies are the ground rules that keep people and processes in order. Human resource policies are those that are written for the workplace and must be adhered or followed by the employees. Let us see the definition. According to US legal, HR policies are official guidelines and rules that are put into place by a company's HR department to hire, train, evaluate and reward the staff. So there are certain rules and regulations, requirements which are supposed to be followed by the HR personnels and the employees. Nature and characteristics of sound human resource policy. Related to objectives. Policies must be capable of relating to objectives, functions, physical factors and company personnel. Policies should be easy to understand. Policies should be stated in positive, clear and understandable language. It should be precise. Policy should be sufficiently comprehensive and prescribe limits and yardsticks for future action. Stable as well as flexible. HR policies should be stable enough to assure people that there will not be drastic overnight changes. They should be flexible enough to keep the organization in tune with the changing times. Policies should be based on facts. HR policies should be built on the basis of facts and sound judgment and not in personal feelings or opportunistic decision. Appropriate number. There should be as many HR policies as necessary to cover conditions that can be anticipated, but not so many policies as to become confusing or meaningless. Just, fair and equitable. HR policies should be just, fair, equitable to internal as well as external groups. For example, a policy of recruitment from within may limit opportunities to bright candidates from outside, and a policy of recruitment from outside only would limit promotional avenue to promising internal candidates. To ensure justice, it is necessary to pursue both the policies precisely and apply them carefully. Reasonable. HR policies must be reasonable and capable of being accomplished. To gain acceptance and commitment from employees, the policy should be conditioned by the suggestions and reactions of those who are affected by the policy. So the policy should not be rigid or difficult to follow. Finally, a review. Periodic review of HR policies is essential to keep in tune with changing times and to avoid organizational stagnation. For instance, if the current thinking is in favor of workers' participation in management, the HR policy should be suitably adjusted to accommodate the latest changes and accepted by many in the organization. Importance of HR policies. So first is clear thinking. The actual process of writing down a HR policy helps to clarify management thinking. The management is required to examine its basic convictions and give full consideration to practices in the organization. The top executives become aware of gaps, vagueness, contradictions in prevailing policies. Second is continuity and stability. Policies are a means of transmitting the company's heritage from one generation of executives to another. The accumulated wisdom in a company is lost when its top management team retires, dies, or resigns. But if wisdom is retained in the form of written policies, future generation of managers can gain from the experience of their predecessors. Such continuity of policies promotes stability in the organization. Sense of security. HR policies provide advance information and predictable decisions on human resource matters. Employees know what action to expect in circumstances covered by the policies. Policies set patterns of behavior and permit employees to work more confidently. As a result, employees feel a sense of security. Uniformity and consistency. Well-established policies ensure uniform and consistent treatment of all employees throughout the organization. Such policies help to minimize discrimination or favoritism. Orientation and training. Policies can be used as guides for orientation and training of new employees. Delegation of authority. HR policies are guides to decision on problems that recur continuously. They help a manager to delegate authority. Employees are more willing to accept responsibility because policies indicate what is expected of them. Teamwork. A well-prepared set of HR policies enables employees to see the overall picture and how their actions relate to the organization's goals. Better control. HR policies serve as a standard for evaluating effectiveness of human resource management. Policies facilitate management by exception. Finally, proper decision making. HR policies serve as guide for making decisions on routine and repetitive issues. They prevent the wastage of time and energy involved in repeated analysis for solving problems of similar nature. Thank you.